Good morning, everyone. It is Tuesday at 4:30 in the morning, just before 4:30 in the morning. Getting a little bit of a late start. As you know, on Tuesdays, I typically get up pretty early. I did get up at 3:15 today, but I was just kind of sluggishly getting ready for the day. So yeah, we're here. I've got an exam in a couple of hours, and I gotta kind of review everything before the exam starts, but I have to say that a lot of stuff has actually happened this past week that I just haven't been able to tell you guys because it's just been, you know, just as usual. It's always crazy and whatnot at dental school. So let me go ahead and get through this exam, and then once we get done with that, I am gonna fill you guys in on everything that's been going on because, yeah, like I said, so much has been going on. I'll check in with you guys here pretty soon. Here we go. Stuart, you ready for this?
No, not really. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, this is gonna be a doozy.
Sorry. How was it, guys?
I feel like there were some questions that could have gone better.
Yeah, that guy was good. This is what dental students banter about.
What?
Exam 4 is done.
It's all
We
done.
got that case study reunion.
How was it?
It was good. Hundos all around.
Another one down.
No one liked it. So this is the part of the video where I talk to you about how awesome I am at impressions. That being said, I am not awesome at impressions. Okay, so this basically this part of the sim clinic, we were supposed to take impressions on our mannequin. By the way, this mannequin's name is Dexter, and right now he's like, "Oh, I don't have any teeth right now. Oh, what are you doing to me?" Yeah, it was kind of a crazy day. So we were supposed to only take 2 impressions, and then we were supposed to be done, pour up the models, trim the models, and you know, life is gonna be hunky-dory. But as you can see, I'm pretty sure that's my second impression that I just took, and there's my bench instructor saying, it's kind of good, but not really. So this is me taking another one, and at this point I'm just like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm taking this many impressions, because the reality of it is I used to take impressions all the time. That was a really good one, by the way. In fact, that was an awesome one.
How'd it go?
It worked.
Oh, that's pretty beautiful. Yeah. That's probably the best impression I've seen today.
Appreciate it. So there you go. That's how it's done after 6 tries. Hey, Stinker. Hey, Stinker. What you doing? Hey guys, this video, I am starting to realize that this is like super scatterbrained. Anyway, it's Wednesday now, and I've just been studying for basic science. I'm doing immunology this week, and yeah, I'll have to show you what I'm doing here. Some of you guys might be wondering how I actually study when I'm studying for tests or quizzes or just studying in general. Right now I am preparing for a midterm that is actually tomorrow morning. There's a ton of stuff that I'm covering, but let me just give you an idea of what we're working with here. So this is what I'm working on right now. Basically I'm working on plaque control, those types of things, but the way that I have it kind of laid out right now is I am studying the objectives, which basically I can look and see, okay, what objectives do I really need to know? What do I need to nail down? And so if I actually look at all this stuff here, you'll notice that I have all of the objectives written down. There's a lot of objectives for this one lecture. And then basically, as I go through the slides, I can just focus on, like, for example, know the different brushing techniques for preventative medicine. No differences between braided and monofilament floss, those types of things. So that's kind of what I'm doing, is I focus on those things, and as I finish a specific objective, then I will kind of separate that with a green highlight, so that way I know that this is one section, this is another section, and I just kind of make sure that I know the information before I move on, and then once I know it, it's just, I know it. And that's it, and I can move on, and I can feel confident knowing that I actually know the information. So now, if I am studying for basic science, which is 90% of what I do now, I take a little bit of a different approach, because there's so much information that instead of picking out the objectives, what I'll actually do is I will just read through. Actually, no, just kidding. Instead, what I'll actually do is I will go through and I will just watch the lectures that are online, and as I'm watching the lectures, I make sure that I pick out the important things that the speaker is actually talking about as he's going through the slides, and then from there I kind of just, like, for example, this is the lymphatic system that I've been working on. I'll kind of draw it out, or I'll whatever I have to do to remember the specific things that are talked about. I make those notes as I go, and then as soon as I know that information, I will draw a line through it to get to a different, kind of a different mindset, and just keep on going. It's just, I'll have a little bit of time before an exam to kind of review this stuff, but for the most part, when I cross that line out, basically that just means that I know the information and it's time for me to move on. So there's just a little insight into what I'm doing. Everybody studies a little bit different, but that's how I do it. All right, everybody, so I have seriously been working on this midterm, studying for it all day today, and I had planned to study some basic science and get some other things done, but I don't think that's gonna happen. And that's just the way things go sometimes. You plan to do some kind of some type of thing, some type of study, and things just kind of have to get switched around when you're in dental school. That's kind of been my experience so far. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to relax for a little bit, because I am exhausted from studying. I've been studying all day, literally like just all day. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to see if I can get this vlog put together. We'll see what happens. I know it's kind of sporadic, so sorry about that. Oh, one more thing, really quick. Let me just show you some of the things that I wanted to show you earlier in the vlog. So these are some of the things that have happened recently, some of the cool things that the dental school has recently been given, and so I'm pretty excited about this. So first of all, I got my loops from Designs for Vision. Let me just show you this really quick. I found out that these loops are actually not set up perfectly for me, which they are supposed to be, but the actual telescopes they're off just a little bit, so I've got some like double vision as I'm actually looking through them. So I'm gonna have to send those back, unfortunately. It's gonna take me a little bit longer to get them back to me, but this is what they look like. So you've got in here, of course, here's the actual loops. These are Designs for Vision. These are the Nike Skyline Aces, and these are actually 3.5 magnification telescopes. So pretty cool. When you put them on, your eyes look huge. And I got my light, which is really nice. And a couple other things as well. I got my battery here, and here's the wire that plugs into the battery. Here's the charger. It's like a USB charger. Got my name tag, and yeah, that's kind of that there. Another thing as well that is going to be happening here pretty soon is the white coat ceremony, and I actually got my white coat. So it's got the College of Dental Medicine badge on it, and I can put my name tag on it and everything. I just have to press it. Haven't really had time to do that, but I'm going to be doing that here pretty soon. So things are definitely rolling. Pretty exciting things. Like I said, this vlog is going to be kind of scatterbrained, so I'm really sorry. But that is about what's going on. Hopefully I can get a grasp on things in the next video, so I can kind of be a little bit more organized, kind of show you what's going on. So in the meantime, thank you so much for watching. We'll go ahead and end the video here. Thank you so much for watching. You guys are awesome. We'll see you in the next video. Keep living the dream.